welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, guys. I'm your favorite contestant, Dan, most amazing Friday. We got a raid nice and lined up for us to go ahead and do today. Unfortunately, we may have lost a skull, and you might be like, that means a revenge raid as well. No, revenge raid will be happening today, but we'll still be getting a raid out of the way, and the witch has respawned in all of her evilness. So we're probably gonna have to go ahead and get rid of her, teach her a lesson, and if all goes well, maybe if we're lucky, get a second witch's head to bring back to our trophy room. So tons of things to do today, but before we hop into even the first of those, there's some big things that we gotta talk about, especially on the topic of bosses and witches. Well, boom! What you guys are seeing right here is a clip I was able to find from the last developer live stream that the Kafir / Last Day on Earth devs did do, and what you are seeing here is some concept art. This, however, is very unique concept art. I think that goes without saying. This is honestly probably the most out there concept art of what appears to be an enemy we have ever seen in Last Day on Earth. I mean, just look at this dang thing. First off, I think the super easy thing to deduce is that this might very well be a multiplayer boss that we are witnessing, potentially like the fight. Just looking at this guy, dude, he looks a lot more intimidating than every other boss in the game, even the big one, the blind one, the witch. This guy makes all of them look like little babies. This looks like the god of all zombies, which has me having a couple hypotheses I would love to share with you guys, and then I'd love to hear your feedback on them as well. But I definitely want to let you guys know about this and some of the kind of dots that can be connected between what we're seeing. So probably the most obvious thing that I didn't notice right away, but when I kind of thought into it more, I'm like, wait a minute, there's a good chance that this is going to be the first multiplayer boss that we ever witnessed. That is one of the possibilities. Now, Star, why in Star Nation do you say that? It's pretty obvious from the armor. You probably don't notice this because you're probably looking more towards how just evil he looks from the fact he has a skull for a face. But if you look, he is in what appears to be power armor, and the only area where power armor is accessible and the only place where we've ever seen power armor in action is the multiplayer area. And given the fact that this is in the concept art stages, it means that it is kind of relatively early on in the development process. After the concept art is done, they probably have to start modeling it in game, have to start giving it animations, making its attacks work and all that stuff, adding it to a proper zone and everything. So this is definitely, at least at the time of the stream, which was a couple of weeks ago, a little bit in the earlier process of things, which would make perfect sense because that means we might be able to see this in a couple of months or so, and that would line up perfectly with probably when they start expanding multiplayer out beyond that one little area, beyond that one little zone past the wall that exists. And I think taking on a boss like this, especially in multiplayer, will be a huge feature, and that is why I am just so freaking hyped for this guy, because if this indeedly do is that's gonna be hype. On the other hand, this might not be the first boss. This might be the last boss, the big boss of the multiplayer zone. Now, why do I think that? Well, like I'm saying, I really think the power armor does kind of hint towards this being a multiplayer boss of some kind, potentially some kind of mutated guy who was in power armor. Like, you guys can see those kind of like spiky things around his neck. I don't know if that's maybe like it looks like he's maybe has like even molten lava, that like yellow stuff right by his head, dude. That looks kind of molten, which kind of connects to the volcano that can be found over past we don't know if this is a volcano or a giant meteor or what, but he does look kind of like molten, if that makes sense, and it does look kind of weird. But back to what I was saying, just via the way this guy looks and how powerful he looks compared to every other boss you see, he just looks a lot more advanced. There's also a great chance he could be more of an end game boss, like I'm saying, potentially protecting Sector Z. If you guys haven't seen my Sector Z video, that went up a couple of months ago. Long story short, there's great reason to believe that Sector Z, the thing that you get the Bunker Zulu card for, is actually going to be past Sector 7. It's going to be over there somewhere deep within the depths. And honestly, given the fact this guy's got the infection kind of going on his arm and stuff, I could see him maybe guarding that and maybe being one of the like origin zombies. You know, maybe he has to do a lot with the story, and he has to do with maybe this started the infection and all that, because this guy just looks extremely evil and not as zombified as, like, he just doesn't look as much of a zombie, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but maybe he's just like super decayed and he just looks really gray, and I don't know, man, it literally just looks like a skeleton with a skull. But then there is the third possibility that could be, of course, a single player boss. Maybe the power armor is just to show off that he will be very powerful. Maybe we'll meet him somewhere out west in one of those locations. So I know in the roadmap for Last Day on Earth, Kafir did say that they want to have more locations like the bunker, like the Witch's Forest, that have a timer to respawn respawn, and what better, that'd be a perfect place to have this type of guy, you know, respawning every couple of days, kind of like how the other bosses do, blind one every 2 days, witch every 3 days. Maybe this guy will be every 4, maybe he'll be every 5, and we get the big one arena of some kind every 4 or something. A lot of opportunity, a lot of potential there, but I'm thinking it could also be either a connection to multiplayer, his armor, or it is going to be a sign that he's just going to be a very, very powerful boss. You don't really want to tussle with things in power armor. That's what I learned in playing Fallout 4. Speaking of Fallout 4, Fallout 76 hype. I'm sorry, had to get it out there. I hope you guys are hyped for that as well. There's gonna be a lot of videos of that game on the series. I think you will love it. That is the most AAA and biggest budget survival game I think the world has ever seen. But that's not the point. This video has had to get that out there. But I would love to hear what you guys got to say about this interessante little concept art that we do have there. This little sneak peek you're able to get from the stream. I'd love to hear that in that comment section down below. And by the comments, which is third of the way into the week of 25 at 2/place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That actually went on today's video. I'll go and enter out every single last video and set rolls around, pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well, because it's weekly, baby. That's how we roll, so make sure to get them entries in. Make sure you are subscribed, the notification bell hit to never miss out on an opportunity, not only for your giveaway entries, but also to get the latest of information, the latest of updates regarding this game, the latest of gameplay of those updates as soon as those become a possibility, and there's a whole bunch of other dope stuff like that, including other dope survival games. And you guys have been asking me about Prey Day Survival a lot. I'm just saying, I'm starting to look into it. Just your answers are not, you're not yelling into the void. I hear what you say. Prey Day seems interesting, and we'll definitely be checking it out. No worries there, lads and lassies. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day, by the way. I really hope that you guys have some good ideas regarding that kind of boss that we are seeing there. He has to be a boss, dude. He's just too unique, and he looks too OP for it to be anything else. You know, I don't know, maybe I'm just the crazy one. I think we've established that there's plenty of potential for me to just be crazy, and everything that comes out of my mouth is just parts of the crazy. But seriously, I love to hear your guys' own hypotheses, your guys' own thoughts on my ideas, for example, because I think there's a lot of cool things that could be taken away from that, and you guys kind of have the greatest ideas in the world. That's why we're such a favorite, fantastic community, baby. All right, not just the awesomeness, not just the kindness, not just the positivity, but also that creativity to boot. But all right, we got other things to focus on, like fan-freaking-tastic. I hope you guys are having an awesome one. Me, what am I doing? Well, actually, I'm preparing to get myself a little bit of a raid. We just got to go and put away the last of these, because we did repair our walls. So that's good news. Hopefully that will mean, well, at least next time we get raided, hopefully they won't get into anything too valuable. If they still manage to get something valuable, I don't know. Feels bad, man. Feels bad to be me, I guess. But let's get these hatches crafted out up, and let's start gearing up for this raid. But like I was saying, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Me, myself, and I, what am I up to? I went to the dentist before this, so sorry that this video is going up a wee bit longer, a wee bit later than Last Day on Earth videos have been going up as of late. I've been super proud of myself. I've been able to get the Last Day on Earth videos out at a good time as of late, but today is going to be a little bit later. I apologize. We'll try to get back to your regularly scheduled programming in a jiffy. No worries there. Our inventory is looking good. Just one final check. That's a raid-worthy inventory to me. Let's get going. But I went to the dentist, and the dentist is like, yo, Star, you gotta get your wisdom teeth pulled out. And I'm like, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. So I got that out of my mind to worry about. Apparently one of my wisdom teeth got a cavity. I'm just gonna try to be like, yo, can't you just fix the cavity? Like, I'm not trying to get my, like, I don't want to have surgery, dude. Surgery's sketchy. And honestly, you know what'd be the worst thing about getting my wisdom teeth pulled? Can't you, like, not talk and not do things right with your mouth for, like, a week afterwards? I don't know about you guys. I gotta use my mouth every day to hopefully spread some fan-freaking-tasticness. So honestly, I might need to put my wisdom teeth over there on the back burner so we can continue having a fan-freaking-tastic time over here. And honestly, I think it's overrated. I don't know, man. My mouth feels fine up until the point where maybe my mouth is literally dying. I'm gonna try to put off that surgery for a bit. So pray for Papa, I guess. Pray for Papa Star day after Father's Day. And oh, baby, this is the type of raid I like to see. Thank you, Raiders, but not giving me the doo-doo. This is quite the opposite from the doo-doo. Although, we do only have, and here is the problema, we only have the one C4. The one C4 is maybe not enough. Or it might be enough. Who knows? I don't know. That's why I'm looking for a window to hopefully give me entryway into where the good stuff is. Because here's kind of the other part I'm scared of. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to accidentally break into here. Because we've had this happen before where you break into this wall and then there's just like more stone walls surrounding it. You know, doorways are not to be trusted. I'm gonna try and break, well, here's the thing. I don't want to break where the radio is, because the radio can't be chopped down suspiciously enough. So where to break in, one to the left. Let's freaking send it. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. We are in, baby. 6 chests for us to break into, and given the fact this is looking like a pretty marvelous stone base, I like the odds of us hopefully getting our hands on something a little bit on the juicy side. He only has 2 engine parts in his chopper, so I don't know what type of a sign this is. This might just be a guy who decided to get some stone bases to go ahead and protectorate his base. Oh, speaking of this raid update, this is another thing that I would love to hear from you guys instantly, as soon as you can. Have any of you guys encountered live turrets in your raids? Okay. Oh, baby. I'll take me a little bit of these clothes. Thank you. Oh no, we gotta go full out. We gotta take these guys out. They're coming way too close. No. Shoot the little guys first. They die faster. God dang it. Take out the dudes doing damage as fast as possible. And then, okay. That went a little bit better. That definitely could have started going poopy, and their bellies are jiggling like crazy. Y'all bellies, they got their own dance routine or something. They're like the Jabberwockies. Who knows what tarnation's going on? But anyways, if you guys, I'd love to know if any of you guys have actually ever encountered. Also, hopefully we find an unsilenced weapon, because we don't have to use silenced weapons for this raid, because, oh mama. It's not as good as I hope it'd be. We don't actually have to use silenced weapons for this raid, because we'll easily be able to break into all his chests and have plenty of noise to spare. So hopefully, I mean, I might have like a pistol or something lying. Yeah, you know what? I'll just whip out the AK, honestly, because I'd rather save our silenced weapons. You know, this is a big improvement to our raiding game that you guys have helped instill into me. So thank you guys so much. I know this was a very highly suggested thing a while back. It kind of gained a little bit of traction, but this is definitely something I'd recommend to you guys too. If you are doing a raid where you know you'll be able to break into every single one of his chests, maybe a couple of his workbenches if you want, and you do the math in your head and you will still have noise to spare, save your silenced weapons for those raids where you won't have noise to spare, if that makes sense. So we're going to try and put this AK to use. Hopefully it'll last the rest of the way, and fan-freaking-tastic things, only fan-freaking-tastic things will come from that. But if any of you guys have encountered a turret in your raiding adventures, please let me know. That is something that I would love to witness firsthand, to go up against a turret in an actual raid, if this is possible, for the love of everything. Friends, please let me know, because that's gonna be everything I'm gonna be crossing my fingers for. A raid of that variety, because it'd just be so cool to not only have to fight back against the zombies swarming us, but also to have those freaking turrets chilling around in random areas, defending strategic places. That'd be so cool to incorporate into our strategy and everything when we do go on raids. So, like I'm saying, if you guys know if that's possible in this latest update, because this latest update, we started encountering recyclers, we started encountering dog houses, so maybe we'll have the ability to encounter the turrets as well, since I think the turrets were added to the game since the last raid update. And I think every raid update, what they do is update the database of bases that you are allowed to raid, so it kind of updates them with the new items too. So I think, theoretically speaking, there should be turrets in these raids, but I just want to know if maybe any of you guys have literally seen, let's go baby, have literally seen any of those things. That's kind of what I'm asking for, so maybe you'll be able to inform my brains. And oh dear god, no, we need some baked beans, we need some food, feed me. Whoa, beans have never tasted so good. Let's go ahead and put those away, and why don't we go ahead and break into this last one here. I don't think this will summon the last wave yet. We got noise to spare though, so what I think, hey, there's all the food. Well, I mean, I didn't have to get my baked beans already yet, but I guess I did. And unfortunately, this was not as hype of a base as I thought it'd be. It had a lot of potential. It was a stone base, but the rewards within it were a wee bit on the lackluster side. I mean, there's always the chance that maybe there's other random stuff scattered throughout. I mean, I'll go ahead and do another loop-de-loop here and just make sure we ain't missing anything valuable, or those random spikes right there. Unfortunately, we can't abduct puppies, as evil as that'd be, so I guess we can't steal. Dude, that'd be crazy if you could take puppies from people during raids. That'd be some emotional trauma I'd be suffering, dude. Like, my doggos, they mean the world to me. Even though they might be starving for the past couple of months at this point, no worries. When the time comes, they'll come out to play. But though, I love my puppos. I love my dog. I just want to combine pupper and doggo in the same word. I'm like, puppos. I love my puppos. That's what I'm gonna call them now. They're known as puppos. I just don't know what to take, man. We still got a couple of empty slots here. We obviously should put the most valuable things into the chopper, because again, if you guys have the chopper, always put your greatest and the most valuable things you've stolen into here, because the raiders will not take it into account when they ask for their fair share of loot, and they can save you a lot of items when you give it to them. So it's just right away. I mean, obviously it's like some 1% type of problem, because you got the chop, you need to have the chopper, but if you have it, just letting you know there. So we haven't even gone through all of our level 1 hatchets, although we did have to use the last of our, I think we have one more C4 at home, but it's probably gonna be a good idea for us to try to get some more of that. I mean, in terms of things to put away, I'm guessing that's going to be a bit valuable. And I guess the copper, like, this is just kind of like used up armor. It's not the craziest thing in the world. I think we just leave that there. And then we still got a little bit of oak, a little bit of that, and 6 slots to spare. Here's the thing, too. He might have had in some of these other things, like, for example, his workbenches, maybe working on some steel. No steel there. Workbenches, maybe. Oh, no. I gotta work on bullets in their brains. Step aside, fast biters. Maybe not step aside, but step back. All right, back it up. Okay, you guys step. Okay, you guys just stop yourselves. You have a lot more health than the other zombies. You make me panic a little bit. But I mean, at the end of the day, we still got full SWAT armor, and we're mowing them down with the magic of Kalashnikov 47, comrades. So, all in all, not too worried, you know. Over here, though, I guess we could still break into their woodworking benches. He might have some. No oak. Okay, he does have some planks. I guess I could take those for the road, and I guess we could. I think we're gonna break that for the last thing. Question is, what else are we taking home? Honestly, maybe some of the... I think we're starting to run a bit low on iron, TBH. If I can find some more iron, I'll happily take home a stack of the iron. Iron! Thank you for the iron. I don't know why, dude. I think pronouncing iron like that is suddenly my new favorite word to pronounce. Iron! Yeah, that just sounds so over the top. I need that in the vocabulary. Although all my friends might stop hanging out with me when they hear me say it. Iron! Will be on my tongue, no worries. Anyways, yeah, I mean, maybe the best. I think 1 red ticket. I might just leave that behind. Maybe grab these batteries. We should be able to get some copper from those. And they count as an electronic too, to help get our electronic skill up to 50, so we can get the maximum amount of electronic circuits. That's always something we're working towards. But other than that, like, I mean, these wrenches are kind of giving me the eyes from across the room, like, come to me, star. And I'm just like, step aside, wrenches, step aside. I mean, I guess we could just ditch this thing. We'll probably use up the rest of that on this next thing we're about to break. And we'll bring some wrenches back home. We got some more bateria as well. Bateria, by the way, that's actually the way you can say it. Batteries in Polish. Polish word of the day. Oh, man, I'm going to teach you guys a language at this rate. This is the most educational channel on YouTube now, but... yeah, I guess I'm pretty good with the haul that we got there, but bateria, that's how you say battery in Polish. That's right. By subscribing to this channel, not only are you guys having a fan-freaking-tastic time, you are also can tell your parents you're learning another language. That's right. We have finessed the system, baby, just like we're about to finesse the big one, because I don't want to deal with you right now, bro. Never want to deal with you. I don't care about the toxic abominations. We already got all the EXP in the world. Let's get out of Dodge. Let's go back and let's examine the marvelous haul we were able to get from such a thing. And oh, we got those horde coming at us. That's why we got to deal with the witch. I don't want a horde like that coming at me, but yeah, that's something I'd love to start doing. It's something that I just got to think of random words that I know how to say in Polish. And next thing you know, all right, I'm gonna hit up YouTube. I'm gonna be like, yo, YouTube, I'm an educational channel, so please give me billions of subscribers now. All right, they're gonna start showing Starsnipe in schools across the globe. You guys are here at the beginning of the revolution. All because I told you how to say one Polish word. Actually, if you're watching the ARC series, we had a Polish word of the day. Żółw. That's how you say turtle in Polish, yeah? Yeah. Honestly, though, I think we're going to start doing that just kind of randomly. It's, I don't know, man. It's got, I don't know. I like Polish. Polish is a cool language. And it's a really hard one to learn. So the fact that I somehow know how to speak it, I'm not the best speaker of it, but I know how to speak it, is a blessing. You guys cool with that? Actually, yeah, they are pretty cool with that, except I don't want to give you guys that oak. I'm kind of a fan of the oak. Will you guys take some armor? Actually, they will. Not bad, you can do it. See, I'm trying to get that not bad thing to happen, but okay, they call that a joke. Maybe like a half of my tape. They just say that works. Oh man, these guys are greedy. I don't want to give them the actual good stuff. You know what I mean? You're in the main. I mean, I think we have a good amount of rocks. You guys like rocks? Yeah! I see that look on his face, dude. That guy's eyeing him like, give me the rock star. There you go, bud. There you go, bud. rocks for you, but we got to go ahead. We're gonna have to revamp our. Oh, also let's grab the inventory, including the chopper as well. But we're gonna have to go ahead and grab whatchamacall. We're gonna have to revamp our inventory here for a sec. Definitely got to whip out the grenade launcher. V must prepare to take out the boss. I mean, we were talking about bosses today. I mean, I don't think it's no better way than to go after the witch as well. So, oh, also, let's go ahead and give you guys the bucket code for the day before that happens. Today's marvelous sequence of numbers to unlock that marvelous little location in the southeast corner of the map is gonna be 20025. That's gonna be the bucket code for today. Oh, we could also call the raiders and see what quests they have for us. That's gonna go ahead and be the bucket code for today. If you guys try to put it in and it is out of date, hopefully some fan-freaking-tastic person in that comment section down below has provided an up-to-date version of such a magical sequence of numbers, because we just got a fan-freaking-tastic community like that. I know that you guys are up to it, and I know these raiders are up to some no good. And ooh, they want iron plates actually, so check it. Actually, while we have 20 iron over here in our pockets, why don't we begin making this reality? All that we got to do is meander on over here to our workbench, where we just got a ton of that stuff apparently, and that'll just start making plates. And by tomorrow we should have one of the quests for our next raid in the daily raiding sequence to be done, and hopefully lessen up the cost a little bit in terms of the coinage we're gonna have to drop and make our wallet cry out of. But I'm gonna go ahead, reorganize the inventory, get the proper tools, and the witch is going down. And with the grenade launcher to top things off, a shotgun at our disposal, and a almost broken AK that we'll go ahead and get some usage out of at some point in time. Maybe, ooh, that's the thing with this weapon update coming out at some point, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. But this weapon update coming to the game, I wonder if we'll be able to actually dismantle guns and get their components. It's something that I'm looking forward to, because I know for a fact that like gun barrels are one of the customizations. I remember when we did our in-depth video on the weapon system that we saw coming from the developers live. So if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely make sure to go ahead check that one out as well. How, you might ask? Look up Starsnipe Last Day on Earth. Oh dear God, we're out of that. I guess we're driving on over. Starsnipe Last Day on Earth weapon update, and it should be one of those, because I've been excited for this thing for a while. It's seriously gonna be, I think, pretty game changing in the grand scheme of things. The weapons, I mean, even melee weapons, man, all of it is gonna be like a totally different game. You know what I mean? So I'm just really looking forward to see how that ends up turning out. But right now I'm looking forward to see how the witch's death turns out, and hopefully some another thing that we get from that will be another head. I like witch heads. They're very nice, they're very cool, and they're very collectible. You know, like some people collect Pez dispensers, I collect the decapitated heads of mine enemies. That's why you should make me a friend and not an enemy. If frenemy, on the other hand, that's kind of getting to be into that like gray, you know, that gray area. You're kind of a friend, kind of an enemy, but for the most part, try to stay on the friendly side, because if I ever meet you in Last Day on Earth, then you ain't a friendly one. We gonna be having a little bit of trouble here. And oh my God, the shotgun is... Dude, I don't know if I'm just like gotten better at doing the clicking, but that shotgun is mowing through some enemies right now. We probably shouldn't be using the shotgun for this. You know what? I don't really have anything else to use, so I'm just gonna keep using the shotgun for this and just taking them out before they can get close enough. Where's the witch though? The witch needs to come, and things are gonna get ugly with the witch. I think we should have enough shotgun rain for him, but we're gonna have to do a lot of gathering here. Witch, oh witch, where art thou, mine witch, mine friend? Eat shotgun, a lot of it to be exact. Please don't hurt me too much. Okay, there we go. She's taking some damage. We just gotta go ahead and kite all of these enemies. Ah! No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. I hate doing this part because it's always the sketchiest part, but god dang it. We're gonna hopefully make it work. Please don't surround me. Okay, there we go. We're gonna, let's go. Hit me one more time. Hit and then shoot and then boom, and we survive! That's right, we can't be stopped except when those guys try to come and get us. Okay, hold on. We gotta kill the crawlers, I think, before the witch decides to come back. So now the witch should be coming back. There she is. There she blows. Let's do a little bit of damage to her landing. Oh no, let's get these zombies out of here though. I'll blow them up at a undisclosed amount of time. Oh no, we're out of that. We're out of that. We're out of that. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, she's doing some damage now. Can you just start screaming again, witch? There we go. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. I'm gonna have this to deal with, and then I hope that I got the weapons to finish her off, because that might not be a thing. Ah, this is that. Should have brought some backup weapons. I am not gonna lie on that front. Hold on, just gotta do a little bit of the loop-de-loop and pull like we're freaking looking like a SpongeBob. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, talk about a lot of damage. Let's just go heal and shoot, and oh my god, we survived, we survived. Let's shoot them again, and then, oh, there we go. heal up another one, and let's see. Let's put the shotgun right there. Let's switch on over to it, and then I think that the witch is coming back, and oh no. Well, she doesn't have any arms, so this is the good news on the witch front, but on the other hand, we might not. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, that's happening there. Boop. Oh, big hit. Oh, we survived. The witch also survived, however. Shoot that guy again. No, come on. Let's just... Oh, Kobe! Kobe! See ya, witch! Oh, come on. You're telling me I can't collect a head from that? Did you not see the witch's head literally just fly off her body? Hold on. We gotta go 1v1. This flow to blow to float like a butterfly. Sting like a star! That's what we stinging like. Oh, dear God. That's a lot of enemies. Why will the witch never drop her head again? Is that so much to ask? God, here's the thing, too. I want to keep using this grenade launcher until absolutely as long as possible. I'm hoping that then we can use this as the grenade launcher we put on display. Because, I mean, no point in breaking grenade launchers when you can put them in trophy rooms and make your rooms look cooler. I mean, the problem is, like, we probably wouldn't be able to take it off and have actual fun with it. But boom! It's all of you. We didn't have to do that, did we? No. But I think we can all agree that it's just fun watching large amounts of zombies die in a highly explosive fashion. I think that doesn't even need to be debated. That should just be a fact of life. And another fact is that we will have 3 days of safety from the foul beings found in the infected forest. After this horde hits us, at least, which is kind of poopy, that if we were a little bit earlier, we would have been golden on protecting this next horde from attacking us, but so be it. Not everything can be perfect, and all in all, today was a very positive day. The raid ended up very well. We repaired our base back up to full strength. I might, hopefully, like, I'm gonna scavenge around for some gas and see if we could maybe get those turrets to be functional a lot more. Problem is, the raiders are breaking into a lot of different areas of our base now. And before, I had the turrets concentrated up here and on sometimes, just because the raiders would always break through the north, but that hasn't been happening lately. So I seriously think it might be time to try and expand the steel a little bit and just try to make as big of an outside perimeter as possible. I'm thinking, I mean, we got a good amount of steel. I said I want to stockpile it. I want to wait till 1.9. Maybe we'll do it earlier. Feel free to give me your guys' input, your guys' thoughts, but I'm hoping then maybe we can expand to include this area and then probably follow these walls, go along there, and just kind of try to encompass as many of our most valuable chests, just encompass the chests in general, you know? So it's gonna be a big project, but it could definitely be worthwhile, but I really don't know if we have this, like, we obviously don't have, you guys know how much, like, you guys have seen the amount of steel we got. I don't think that would be enough steel to, like, let's say we want to follow along that line, for example, go there, go along that way a little bit, right? Just try to encompass as many chests as we can. I'm just saying, man, that we don't have the steel for that. You guys might think I have a lot of steel, but you got to remember that upgrading things to steel, it's almost a stack of steel to get the floor upgraded, and you have to upgrade the floor before you can upgrade the walls next to it. So it's gonna be a lot of resources, but hey, man, that's the next logical thing we should do with our stockpile of things, besides stockpiling them for future updates. But I don't know, that's something we gotta play by ear and something we gotta figure out. But in the meantime, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Last Day Out of Survival. If you guys did enjoy, best of luck in the giveaway. Make sure to enter on it with that subscription, like, and comment down below. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Get a chopper gas tank and join the chopper squadron. Best of luck breeding your puppers, protecting your base, getting your skills, going on raids, revenge, or the kind you seek out for yourselves. Best of luck taking down the witch like we did today. Cannot wait to hear what y'all gotta say about that final boss we're taking a peek at today. Best of luck getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, have yourselves an absolute favorite fantastic day. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.